Y'all want me to do a magic trick? Like, you know, back in the day whenever you used to take your finger and you make it come apart? So I could do that right now. So it just goes, oh, yeah. Ooh. I cannot wait to do that for my kids now. All right.
And welcome back to the DK Podcast Show. I'm Kelton.
And I'm Dustin.
And we got a little surprise for you this episode.
Maybe the surprise is missing. Maybe.
True.
The surprise is in a doggy bag. Y'all want me to do a magic trick? Like, you know, back in the day whenever you used to take your finger and you make it come apart? So I could do that right now. So it just goes, oh, yeah. Ooh. I cannot wait to do that for my kids now. Like, that's going to be so much fun.
Think about it. Where'd it go?
Yeah. So I cut my finger off Wednesday night.
How'd you do it?
So a big thing for us over at Mantle is we believe in giving back to our community. Love on them any way possible. Has nothing to do with real estate. That's our big motto in life. So just so happens we cook the turkeys and go serve on Thanksgiving for Medical Ministries of Davidson County. They give free health care to anybody, no matter whether it's race, religion, economic status, you know, how much income you make. It doesn't matter. You get free health care over there. So we like to go over there and love on people and smoke turkeys. Well, the Fisker ISO Core 36-inch axe, spectacular axe. I mean, absolutely spectacular.
Best axe you'll ever get.
Yeah, I'm just telling you, it'll knock the socks off of you. If not, at least the gloves.
You need to email them and tell them.
Oh, I think that we need to do a whole review off of it.
They need to send you like a metal tip.
Yeah.
Finger.
Yeah, just the tip, folks. So I was cutting kindling and...
to get your fire going?
Yeah, to get my fire going because we smoke barbecue, turkeys, whatever it is, the real way. None of this gas, charcoal, whatnot, straight up wood. I cooked 50 butts at one time. That's how big my smoker is. I'm like a professional.
Professional smoker?
Yes. So are you.
Hey.
So I was cutting some kindling because somebody gave me some green wood and it really wouldn't burn. And so I...
whatever that was.
Yeah. And then somebody else was nagging me at the same time, just talking to me. And I was trying to cut this kindling with an axe instead of a hatchet. And instead... I missed that. I think I still got the piece of kindling, so I think I succeeded in what I was looking for.
Oh, dude! Whenever I got here, it was like tracking a deer. You could go outside, see where he cut it, and then you could see his trail that he made to the fridge and then to the kitchen.
Well, I had to get me something to drink on the way out, but I went inside and got me a battery pack before I went and got my car keys.
Had to have your phone charged.
Well, I had to have my phone charged. So I actually saw one of our other agent's clients in the ER, and she had a dead phone. Guess what I was able to do? Give back. I was like, here, you can go charge your phone for a little bit. So I took off pretty much down to the nail bed of my finger. So I cut it so clean. She said it was the cleanest cut she's ever seen in the ER. And I just... like, if I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it right.
Get you a plaque.
Yeah.
Number one
cleanest cut. So, couldn't do nothing for me. No stitches. No
well, I mean, dude, if it's cut... well, exactly. You said it was cut straight.
It's cut straight off. It is not at a straight angle.
So it's like...
I got a little... It's a little bit diagonal. It's a little bit of a tip.
So did they just cut the rest of it off?
No, they didn't do nothing. No, they didn't do nothing. So now I have a finger that's bleeding still a little bit 4 days later with no stitches. Didn't have pain medicine for the longest time. So I'm sitting here just hanging out, just making sure y'all get this podcast out.
Yeah, you've looked a little pale the past few days.
Yeah, well, if they saw as much blood as I lost.
Yeah. So what's going through your head whenever you make the initial cut?
So when I cut my finger, I thought I nicked it.
Like just a little
just the graze. Yeah. Just maybe took the end of the tip of it off. Like, crap, this is gonna suck for a couple of days. So I went like this, and I went, oh God, and I put my finger in my mouth to think that I was going to stop the bleeding. Well, Bonnie saw the finger come off.
Oh, so she saw the
So she's like, oh my God, oh my God. I was like, yeah, it's bad. And then when I put my finger in my mouth, I could tell by the texture that it was not my fingertip in my mouth.
Oh, God.
And I was like, oh, shit.
At this point, is it like still pulsing blood out?
Dude, that's what I told him in the ER. I said, hey, if y'all want to take my pulse, we can just watch my finger because it's just shooting it out on the beat. And yeah, it was pulsing pretty good. She went and got a bag of ice and found it in the leaves and like pulled it out like scavenger hunt, put it in a little bag, and I looked like a little kid going to school with my lunchbox. I'm like, what do you want me to do with this? I'm not going to do anything with this. It's not enough of it to care about.
To like reattach.
Yeah. So, Mason Everhart's mom's who checked me in.
Big Mason?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. She's like, how are you? And I was like, been better. I was like, had my arm up in the air like this.
This a finger?
Yeah. Your son took me to Suplex City, so I lost a finger. So I was sitting there bleeding for like 30, 45 minutes. Bonnie showed up later on.
Oh, so you drove yourself?
Oh yeah, I drove myself. I told her not to. I was mad that she showed up. I was like, who's got the kids? I didn't want to freak them out. So Michelle went and got Bonnie, took the kids. So Michelle, one of our agents, great agent, I will say this, shows what everybody's willing to do for you whenever you cut a nub. So, then Caroline's husband, Luke, which we've had on here, he ran to the house and started the fire up. He said I was about 15 seconds away from actually getting it started. He said it was still warm.
Oh, yeah. No, it was close. Well, see, because I was at Thanksgiving, and then I get the text. I'm like, well, I just can't leave my Thanksgiving right now. It's like, I got to spend some time with the family.
No, you're good. You didn't bother me.
As soon as I got done with that, I headed straight over here. And I was just thinking, like, I'm going to be by myself. Like, I'm just sitting here I'm 4 hours behind on these turkeys already if this fire ain't started. And luckily, Luke was here. I came pulling into some smoke rising above the trees.
It was like, I thought I had it lit earlier, and then I was like, I'm going to make a little bit more kindling. I was like, I need like 1 or 2 more pieces. And
it would have been enough. See, if you weren't such an overachiever.
Yeah, sometimes it costs you an arm and a leg. This time it just cost me a nub.
Yeah. I actually got a buddy who lost his middle finger due to a statue falling on it. A wooden statue.
A wooden statue. I was going to say, was he like at one of these like Confederate soldier things and it fell on top of him?
No, it fell down the stairs. Like, this one was younger. It fell down the stairs and it landed. His hand landed like that and it went. You know what we call him now?
What's that?
Nubby.
Yeah. So my friends have been very, very helpful. It's amazing the gifts that you can send about losing a finger or just the tip or ET stuff. I mean, like, there's a lot out there. So big applaud to everybody for that.
That's probably like one of the most like recurring accidents. Probably.
It's probably like, and let's be honest, most people that I tell I cut my finger off, they're not shocked. Like it's not like it's, oh my gosh. It's like, how did it happen? And I can't believe it took this long for it to happen. Because I'm in that exact same boat.
Oh, yeah.
So, like, I'm wondering now, like, if I could get a manicure, do I get 10% off?
I mean, you should.
No, right? I'm just saying.
What are you going to do? Get like a tattoo of like...
That might be pretty funny.
Get a tattoo of your nail?
Yeah. I don't know. It depends on how it grows back. So, I still got to go to the doctor to see if they're going to make me do a skin graft and crap. So,
where are you going to pull your skin from?
Probably your ass cheek. You're going to be a donor.
No,
you're going to be my donor.
No.
Yeah. So
you need to get Teddy to be the donor.
yes. We need Teddy to come donate skin for you. If for those of you who don't know, I have a black kid. Yes. African American, black, whatever you want to call him. He's very dark skinned. It looked really good on the end of my finger.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You really would look like an ET.
Yeah, that's true. Looked like I had stuck my hand in some doo-doo or something. So.
My fingers went through you.
But yeah, but we got back. I got back, what, probably 10 o'clock?
No, it's probably about 10:45.
Yeah, maybe 11. I don't know. I was running on adrenaline
Oh yeah.
and low blood loss, and a lot of blood loss. So got back about 11 o'clock then. Finished them jokers by 2 o'clock.
Oh yeah.
Yes, we did. Yeah. Like let a little bit of blood. So I called the medical ministry ladies, or I texted her while I was in the hospital. I was like, just want to let you know, has anybody ever gave their heart and soul or a limb for medical ministries? She said, oh gosh, no, why? And I said, what about a digit? And so I told her, sitting there, she was more worried about my finger than she was the turkeys, which...
Well, I mean, the thing is, though, is like whenever we tell people, it's like, yeah, he cut his finger off. People's like, the whole finger? Like, the whole thing's gone? It's like, no, it's just the tip. I mean, it's still a part of the finger.
Yeah. And I didn't get... I told her I didn't get any blood on anything because it was like cooking the... Getting ready to get the wood started. It wasn't like I contaminated all this turkey with my blood. So the best part about it is everybody who asked me because we made that video earlier of the Sawzall cutting the spine out of the turkey. They were like, "Did you do it then?" I was like, "No, asshole. I was safe then."
Well, the bad thing about it is, though, is like earlier in that day, like we were messing around. I was like, I'm gonna go tell Bonnie you just cut your finger off.
Yes.
Like the same exact day.
And instead, she played the joke on you.
Yeah.
Did you think it was real?
I was like, huh? I just need to read you the text. I'll read you the text here.
Yeah. So, and for those of you who want to know, it doesn't really hurt when you cut it off. So I don't think like the mafia movies where they talk about cutting off fingers. Like, I don't think that's going to do too much for you because, like, it did not hurt whenever I cut it off. Now, if they had a dull knife, maybe.
Yeah, it'd have to be dull.
But if it's a sharp knife and you're just samurai swording it all the way through, then nah.
Here we go.
All right, what you got?
From Bonnie. Dustin cut the tip of his finger off. Palm face emoji. Fuck that new axe. Do what? D said go get the fire started. Okay, I'm going to leave here in a bit. How did he even do that? Splitting those little pieces of wood to make kindling. Me, palm face emoji. Shit that happens when I leave. Left on red.
Exactly.
And then we got some good pictures
here. Yeah, there's...
And that wraps it up.
So when she was numbing my finger...
Did that hurt?
Oh, you want me to tell you what hurt? Earlier that day, we were making that parade float. Or the day before, whatever it was. And I got a splinter in my finger from that pallet that we were throwing on there.
Yeah.
I never got the splinter out. And she literally said, I have to numb you right where that splinter's at. I am sorry.
Did they at least get the splinter out while they were
Still in my fucking finger. Still in my fucking finger. And whenever she numbed me, it was pretty much whatever, lidocaine, whatever the hell it was, just shot out the other end.
Yeah, because I mean...
It was numb down here. But everything at the top where she's messing with, I was like, you ain't...
Yeah.
It ain't helping me out here, lady. So, yeah. But I cut the bone off, so I got to go to an ortho doctor for it. It's going to be all good times of fun. This whole hand right here. A couple weeks ago, before that, I split a basketball.
Yeah.
A basketball blew up in my hand right here from overinflation and pulling the needle out of it. So my thumb tried to exit the chat room. Now my index finger. I need this one.
You're just working down the line.
Yeah, I need this one. So we call this the social finger in our household.
Yeah.
So,
talk to him, Goose.
So hopefully we'll have an update for you and maybe be able to show you some nubbleicious photos later on.
Yeah, maybe when it's all healed. Get the Mantle Mafia on the
tip. I wonder if that's enough room. So
that'd be hard.
Micro tattoo.
Yeah.
So.
Well,
that's what it looked like. It looks like the mob got one finger.
Cigar.
No, it's like I got caught stealing like a pack of gum in like Pakistan or something.
Yeah.
Not like a bunch. It's still a case of beer. I just stole like a pack of gum.
Yeah, just the first.
I can't wait till all the stories I can tell about this.
Oh, yeah.
I'll make up so many of them.
Yeah. Cigar cutter. He got you with the cigar cutter.
Yeah, that's a good cigar cutter over there. So
you ever play that one game? Oh, no.
No, I did not.
No, there was this game on, it's called like Finger Slice. It's an app, and it like drops the axe, and you gotta move your finger, like from the thing.
No.
Yeah. It's a game. That's what you was playing, but in real life.
I just do it in real. Yeah, exactly.
Or like the 5 finger. You remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
You did that, but it went wrong. A cow ate it off.
exactly.
Let's
But
see
there's all good kinds of good stories I can make up off of this, depending on where I'm at. So if you've got a good story for me to tell my kids later in life or grandkids,
drop it down below.
Yeah, tell us. Don't forget to share our shit.
Yeah.
So, we love you guys.
See y'all.